Hey, Rosie. What you doing, Rosie? Sure like to sniff that particular bush. Lord help us all for what is coming. And that truly is a statement. We're going to need all the help we can get to stay sane in a world that has literally lost it. Not everybody, but the energy in the world is really a scrambled like energy. It's not a pleasant energy. It's not really an energy that one can truly thrive in unless you're used to it. You can't. Some people don't work good under stress. Some people don't work good under pressure. It seems as if deception has become a way of life. It's okay to lie as long as it gets you somewhere and things like that. Good morning, Dennis. Good morning, Raven. It's just how deep does the lie go? It goes really deep. It does. How deep does the deception go? It goes really deep. The Art of Deception, I think that's a book. They got to teach people how to be deceptive. It seems like it's coming natural nowadays. For some, it does. Good morning. Yeah. What a night. It's like that song, oh, what a night, or what a day, or I don't know, late December back in 63. You was a very special time for me. What a lady, what a night. I don't know, I think that is a song that popped in my mind. Yes, blessings. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. You just tuning in. Sharon and Miss Peacock, Patty, Tim, Lisa, Carly, Frank. Yeah, be a blessing. Yes, Cload, Ty Hicks, Tina. Good morning, you all. I'm sitting there just shake your head. Shake your head about what's happening in the world. Scratch your head, shake your head, and put that fake smile on your face. Fake it till you make it. That's not very nice to have to do. It really isn't. To say, I'm not bothered by this. It's like the person who has to go into a job every morning and they can't stand it. And the people aren't nice to them. You, I guess, learn to develop a thick skin. You do. You learn to, oh, that's really pretty. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, pray daily. Good morning. Hello there, country boy, honey. Haven't seen you in quite a while. I know I lead a very busy life, to say the least. I do. Try to make the most of it while I can, just like a lot of everybody else. Oh, what a night. Late December back in 63. What a very special time for me. What a lady, what a night. Yeah, that's the song. It has a good tune, and I think it has a good message to it, I guess. Otherwise, I wouldn't have stored it in my database up there in my head, you all. I would not have done it. We still got to live. You still got to have things that will bring a smile to your face, even a tune, even though you may not even been alive back then. Things that bring a smile to our face in a world that like really makes you want to frown, makes you want to cry. Energy that's so heavy, makes you want to send you down into a downward spiral, like you're getting pulled into a big sinkhole and stuff. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Deborah. It's it's really nice out. It's a tad bit chilly, but that's okay. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, oh, I tell you what. Someone said last night, I'm going to report your information for misinformation. I said, you go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. I'm not saying nothing false. I'm pointing out what looks like said events with said people happening sure looks like it's a bunch of CGI and a bunch of holograms being used. That's what I'm saying. without specifically saying it, but I am pointing out the colors. Yeah. Hello there, Jay Ferris. That's right. That's what I did. The burden falls on you. Prove it. Tell you what, it's the same energy that was out there during the last election campaigns. It comes back with a vengeance. They literally do have armies of trolls and stuff. Isn't it interesting how you don't have, it doesn't seem to have bad army of trolls going on to certain YouTube channels spewing out hate in the comment section. Isn't that interesting? There literally is like a totally different energy out there, two energies. It's like the one is backed by just pure hatred, and the other is backed by, I want some peace, I want some whatever. Yeah. No, we need more peace. We need more. We need more love in the world and in our hearts. We do, but I guess that's become a forgotten word, a forgotten trait. Yeah. Yeah. You need more Trump. There's so there's so many rumors going around as if he's dead. I've heard 3 different dates that he died on. And someone said, well, he died in 1989. Well, I don't think so. I was in Las Vegas. We lived in Henderson, Nevada during the Trump bankruptcy with the Wynn Hotel and stuff. I actually went into that hotel we did and had a meal, had a buffet or something. You know, when I look back on my life, I've been in a lot of historical landmark places like the Berlin, Germany, at the Berlin Wall, Hickam Air Force Base. You could literally step across the barrier into Pearl Harbor, and in Maryland, just on the outskirts of Washington, D.C. Hey there, Pippi Lou. Good morning. I was thinking about the White House. Has anyone on here ever went on a White House tour? If you went to Washington, D.C., I remember waiting in line to go on one, and they had the barriers all around it. But we actually did walk into the White House, and it just looked like some kind of a museum. You didn't get to walk into all of it. And I thought, I don't remember seeing a bunch of cars anywhere at all. You been to Washington? Yeah. She was wearing Nova H1. Let's listen to Sergeant Peters. He's told us about a piece of technology. Nova H. There's a bee flying around my head. Okay. A Nova H1 audio earring. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, get out of my hair. That's interesting. They were eating the cats and dogs. I think that's a distraction, but they said they really were eating something. You have to ask yourself, why did they have to bring in, was it 58,000 Haitians? You know, they have a totally different culture and stuff like that. Now, America was known, like the Schoolhouse Rock, as the great American melting pot, but they didn't bring them in by the thousands, or did they? I mean, they come over on boats. I got some ancestor history coming over from overseas too, but still. And they got some that are like indigenous to this area. Yeah. Yeah, you live in Ohio. The fact is, that is awful. It is awful. That bee might be a drone. I've seen that bee here before. I don't know if I had one flying around my head at my mom's, but there's been just one single bee. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can't escape it. If it's a drone, so be it. So be it. It's all right, you all. Lord help us for what's coming. And I think that's why the 3 big social media company heads are going to Washington, D.C. and speak about the censoring information just when the political battleground, the political whatever is heating up to it. It's going to be heightened at its highest. They go into Washington, D.C. Does anyone, I was thinking about this, does anyone know, hey, Rosie, honey, does anyone know when the lunar eclipse is coming? Because we have the lunar eclipse, and I think it's sometime in September. And 2 weeks later is the solar eclipse, which is going to be at Easter Island. Yeah. Yeah, people hate the truth because it shatters their reality, and they don't like to have to change their mindsets. Hey, Rosie, honey, you look like a pretty little girl. You do. You're a little baby. What you doing, honey? You want to be a little baby? You are. You're a sweetheart. What you got on your? Oh, it's your whiskers, Rosie, honey. What you got on here? I got to get this off of you. Hold still, Rosie, honey. You got you got burrs on your fur. Get over here. I got to get it off your fur, Rosie. I got that one off. Hold on. Let me get the other one off. See, she wants me to get the burrs off her fur. Rosie, honey, hold on. I got to get one more off your fur, honey. You been out there running around in the bushes and stuff, you have, Rosie? Yeah, I had to take a time to get that off Rosie's hair. I think she's got one more. Okay, Rosie, honey, you feel okay, honey? Okay, you got the other one off. Okay. Yeah, I had to get it off for our little baby Rosie. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, what did I miss on here? Hey there, Al, honey. Yeah. Oh, did anyone ever mention when this? Oh, it's the 23rd. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, the 23rd of September. Would 2 weeks later be the 2nd of October? Because I think that is the date for the Easter Island. And they came out some more information about Easter Island, about the genetic testing that they did on the people who lived there. They said that the inhabitants of Easter Island totally decimated their own resources, but they come back and said, no, that was not true. They did not do it. And I think they trace it all the way back to 1200 something. I don't know. They didn't do it. It was Europeans and stuff that did it. Hey, Rosie, what you doing up there, honey? You like that plant? So the title of this is Lord Help Us All. Yeah. Lord help us for what's coming, because it is coming. And that sky looks really, we'll probably get some rain today. Yeah. Gracious Heavenly Father, may you be with Carol and touch her body and everyone else who needs prayer. In the name of precious Jesus, amen. Yeah, we all need a lot of healing. A lot of people need healing of their spirits too. Healing of your body, healing of your spirits, healing of a nation, healing of a world, healing of the earth, healing of the animals. Everything truly could use some more healing, really. Yeah. Stupid. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome. You are. It's really nice out. But things are going to heat up, and I think it's probably going to end up, is it going to end up being worse than before? It may not get to the level of intensity that it was before these things took place. What do you want to say, Rosie, honey? You trying to get something off of you? Let me see. Oh, Rosie, honey, you got some burrs on you. Let me get them off of you, Rosie, honey. You got some burrs on your fur. I can help you, Rosie. There, I did it for you, Rosie. Get those burrs off of my little baby Rosie's fur. Yeah, she's got a good spirit. She really does have a good spirit to her. Yeah, it's peaceful. If you're just sitting in, welcome, and thank you for coming to this YouTube channel. You try to be positive, and if you see political things of a political nature, The intent is looking for artificial intelligence, CGI, looking for what may appear to be real, but actually is like green screen or holograms or computer generated videos and or imagery or overlaid, multiple overlaid videos. We saw that in some of the election campaigns too with Trump and Kamala Harris. They had crowds of people and there were like three different layers of people who would like literally glitch at the same time. It was wild. It's really wild. It's you talking about Jason RK? Yeah. Is that the RKX thing? Yeah. You're doing household work while you will listen. I think that's great. I really do. Rosie, honey, you don't drink no coffee. You don't like coffee, Rosie, honey. You don't. You go back over there. You almost fell down, Rosie. You better get down. Go on. Can you do it? Go on, Rosie. You can do it. Okay, she did it. Yeah. Oh, they're blue jays. They're so loud. And really, if you just want to have a quiet morning when the blue jays come out, they really squawk loud. At least I think that is the blue jays. Yeah. Aw, thank you, Carol. Puppy pad should... Okay. No, Rosie don't have no caffeine. She does drink purified water. She doesn't like distilled or spring. She likes purified water for some reason, so that we just give her nothing but purified water to drink. Yeah. Ah, it's a lovely color. Red. Yeah. Pappy mods should be watching for the trolls. We got trolls on here? Some comments are let to go by, and then some aren't. I guess it's all right in the big scope of life. It's nothing like it was last night. I mean, they sent them out at 2:02 in the morning. If you didn't see the video from last night, it was quite telling what was happening. And it showed, y'all listen to me. I looked at it. Let me see if I can flip this around. I took screenshots and I went really slow, and I looked at where they showed a handshake with you know who and you know who. And I noticed on one of the angles there was this senator. He was a very old senator. He told Kamala Harris, he was standing here like this. He told Kamala Harris, while she's standing by Biden, that Trump was here, and it showed Kamala. It darkened the area. It kind of blurred her out and showed Trump over on this side, reaching over to shake her hand. And it wouldn't show the complete handshake because that senator was standing right in front of him. And when the senator bent down, his head, it's fine, I can show it. His head looked really strange. And her face looked like it had been manipulated. And when Trump was in another spot, it didn't look like he was there either. Oh, I'm sorry. I left my laptop upstairs for a reason. I left my laptop upstairs for a reason. I didn't want to look at it anymore. But I took screenshots of it. That's kind of funny. It is. Hey, Rosie, honey, you go on. The veil is thinning and consciousness is rising. I really agree with you on that. I do agree with you on that. The consciousness is rising. The veil is thinning. And there really could be something with the shifting of timelines and the splitting of timelines. There really could be. I wouldn't say there's not. I'm not going to rule that out in the world that we live in. Yeah. James, thank you. I think that the whole scenario was to draw attention with the influx of immigrants. Did you know about the Real ID Act? It's, I think it's May something of 2025. It was supposed to be put into place back in 2019, then 2020, and they kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. You had to be a U.S. citizen. You have to prove that you live here and stuff like that. You have to show a birth thing. But there is a list of states that passed laws to include immigrants, non whatever, that they can get one. Yeah, they passed the law. It's it of course it's on the West Coast, and a little bit above, like on the top of the United States, kind of toward the middle, but at the top. Illinois was one of those states where they can get a real ID too. It's if you don't got it, you're not supposed to be able to board a plane or travel or anything like that. But it was supposed to, oh wow, it was supposed to show your proof of citizenship. But other states have not passed it. And I think Massachusetts governor, whoever that was at the how is it now? I don't know how to stop phone calls from coming in. That was the clinical nursing unit. I don't know how to stop the phone calls from coming in with this iPhone. There's a do not mute, but I don't know how it works. It works good on my old phone. Rosie, where are you going? You running across the yard like a wild woman, honey. You're chasing a squirrel. Don't be looking at me like that. Yeah. Um. Ah. Yeah. So, I don't even know what I was talking about before that phone call came through. Yeah. Rosie's my little baby cat. She's like 2.5 years old. She came from the Humane Society. She was the most energetic cat in the whole area. She would take the glasses of the lady who was running it and she'd play with them or run off with them. Yeah, she was a very curious cat. And I thought, I don't need no wild, energetic cat that's going to do like that, because I just lost my one cat whose name was Kitty, and she died at around, I don't know, 17 years of age, and it just only had been a week. I didn't want another one that looked like Kitty, but when I called the Humane Society, they said, I think I have the perfect cat for you. We went in there and this cat was like playing with her glasses. She goes, you want Rosie? I said, we do. She was opening the doors and stuff. I said, no, she's a little bit too wild. But then I got her. The next day I went and I said, I do want Rosie. I do. I don't care if she's a wild woman. It's okay. Yeah. You worked at a Humane Society for 3 years. So the title of this video, Lord help us for what is coming. Because there is a lot of stuff coming. There is. This nation is fractured, and it will continue to get fractured to the point of literally breaking. Perhaps it's meant to fracture it to that point, to where it will be on the verge of like literally breaking and crumbling. It's like a lot of other countries. It's like out with the old and in with the new, right? Build a new foundation that you may not like. Drag that new chain. Put that new chain on the back of that horse. And as that horse trots, may you see a new link forged with the burning coming right out of the fire, glowing red and blue. That was my vision during the live stream. It's been last month. Stainless steel taking us down a fork in the road, but it was a dry dirt road. The chain was still there for humanity. It never went away. It turned into stainless steel. Yeah. Yeah, there's people voting for Kamala Harris. There's people voting for Trump. I'm going to vote for Trump. I am. Because I want to. Yeah. There's different reasons people vote for different people. And to each their own. Not everybody has the same type of morals. I think everybody would truly like to live in a world where there was peace and kindness and compassion and respect. But then everybody has different types of morals. Some would like to live in a totally different world that's full of evil and sadistic things. Freedom for all, and that means freedom to be evil and sadistic and to trample on whoever you want. That's the type of freedom that some want, and freedom to do it out in the public. It's pretty gross. It is. I'm not for that at all. I'm not. Will I stand up against it if I encounter that in my life? I most definitely will. Yeah. If you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for everything. I forget who said that. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of greedy people in the world. There is. One among many. There's a lot more greedier than that. You think about George Soros. You think about the Bill Gates. The atrocities that have been done to innocent people in the name of science. Yeah. Yeah. There's people insane. People are insane. We live in an insane world, and it's hard to maintain your sanity and your composure and keep going like Pippi Lou doing her housework while she's listening on the live stream if she ain't checked out yet. See, you can still function. You can hear about it. You can still function. Do your thing. Don't let the cares of this world weigh you down, choke out the very life on the inside of your being. Don't do it. Yeah, PJ, 55, both sides are the same. Hey there, Al Honey. And insane in the membrane, that's right. Good afternoon. Insane in the membrane. That's right, you enjoy the company. That's great. Yeah, insane in the membrane. That's a nice little rhyme, Al Honey. Oh, I've got things I got to do today. I want to do. I got so many things, just like everybody else. You got so many things that you'd like to do, and you know you're not going to get them all done. Unless you had an AI clone of you, a 3D AI clone that you could replicate, like in the Matrix and stuff. You could be everywhere all at once. Yeah, Jay Jocelyn, honey, you in here? Yeah. Then you could get a lot of things done. Maybe that's when they're going to say, let's get your clone. You know, it's like this, oh my gosh, it's like that movie of the robots. They go down into the earth because they want to get them an AI housemaid, and the guy takes his daughter down into the earth underground facilities where they have these, they look like real human beings. You pick the one you want. He picks this nice looking lady and brings her into the house, and the guy's wife don't like it. But these robots have become conscious. and they more or less are a life form, and they want to get rid of all the robots, and the robots know it. They have the robots that look like real human beings. They're out picking the vegetation. They're everywhere. But some of them are awake, and they want to track them down to where they can get rid of them. And some of them malfunction is what they do too. Yeah. You forgot the name. We got a lot of love here today. Love. Get you some love on the inside of your being. You can. You can let the love shine in. Faces with a grin. Open up your heart and let the sun shine in. Oh, it's supposed to be the sun, not the love. You can open up your heart and let the sun shine in. Yeah. We live in a fallen world. Yeah, we do. And it's so hard to keep our spirits up. How about that with everything that's going on? But we can make it. There's no reason why we can't make it. You just got to persevere till the end, whenever that end may be for you or me. Just keep going and don't let the world drag you down. Even though you may be carrying so much weight, you are literally dragging yourself because you got so much on your back, more or less, in your life, going on in your life. It feels like you're way down beyond measure. And it's hard to keep going. You don't got the strength. That's when you get some strength that comes from someplace higher than your human strength. Yeah. Love, it truly is the answer. Love is truly the answer. It's like the Secret of NIMH, where she's singing this song. Love is the key. Love is the key. When she's singing to Timothy. Timothy is very ill, she told Mr. Ages. And she needed something for Timothy. And she was singing the song to Timothy after Mr. Ages gave her this, I forget what it is that he gave her. You might want to go look at that movie, The Secret of NIMH, and see what Mr. Ages whipped up in his, he was that mouse or rap. See what he whipped up with the stuff that he had for Timothy's illness. There could be some kind of clue in there. Pepseppermint or something. I don't know what it was. Yeah. You had a double over your town a few days ago. You never imagined that I see you on my feed. Rathalas, who see me on my feed. Yeah, we go to different subjects on this YouTube channel based on the energy that's out there. And there is energy out there. And, you know, we're supposed to get some rain, too. Yeah, get some rain. The space station flew over Boston the other day. Isn't that interesting? And what's going on in California? Why is there fires? Why is there smoke? And there's smoke coming from Canada. What's really happening? And you know what I saw at my mom's when she had her living room TV on? She saw there was this news broadcaster, local news, and he was showing the like the Kennedy Bridge or the Ohio, and he's talking about the haze that's in the sky. And it kind of looked like that. He said, "Oh, don't worry about that haze. It's just from the smoke coming from Canada." Well, what about all the other days that there is a haze in the sky? Is that too smoke? Is those white skies also a haze from the fires that just must be constantly going? Yeah. Let me help you out. Yeah, I can do it. Oh, Jay Jocelyn, honey, you got it before I did. That's right, you did. Yeah, there is lots happening on the earth. There's a lot of good happening and there's a lot of bad, but you're still here, so that means there's a lot of good happening on the earth because you're part of that good that's happening. Your mere presence, your mere spirit, your mere frequency is a part of the greater good that's happening on earth. It is. Yeah. I am going to go. I need to try to get myself We're ready for the day. Yeah, where are the lights of, hello there, Dustin. Y'all just tuning in. It's going to be a really nice day. And it's good to start my morning off with this video. I make myself do it at times, even if I don't feel like it, because I know once I get started, I'll feel a lot better. I will, because I'll have some good energy that's flowing back and forth, which is great. It really is. Yeah. Okay. I am going to go and see the hummingbird flying past my ear. We got it going fast. Yeah. I'm going to go. So thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments. Y'all, please give this video a thumbs up. Lord, help us all for what's coming, because we're going to need all the help we can get. We're going to need some grace. We're going to need some perseverance. We're going to need to be able to tune out the bulk of the negativity that's there and remain strained and grounded in the faith of the Lord God above. That's right. So I'm going to go, which is truly inside here. Yeah. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Yankee Ward, honey, I've seen all about the Inky and Enlil and that whole entire scenario. And I will say, in the very beginning, back in 2018, I was bombarded with information on Inky and Enlil through the messenger, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's so blasphemous. I can't handle it no more. I let the person speak and speak and speak. There's something to it. There is. Yeah. Yeah. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You all love